Hey everybody, this is Scott out in Albuquerque, going to share with you a fantastic recipe for pulled pork in a master-built smoker. Here's the butt that I bought from a local grocer. Make sure you get the pork butt, not the shoulder. It's a little bit smaller and tends to turn out a little bit better. We're also going to use a dry rub on this pork butt to add some additional flavor, and I'll have the recipe down below in the description of the video. We're going to use a combination of apple and hickory chips in this. Good combination of sweetness and the hardiness of the hickory. There's the pork butt out of the packaging, ready to get prepared for putting in the smoker. We're going to use some regular old household mustard here. Once we apply the mustard, we're going to rub it in, then apply the dry rub, and then let it hang out for about 15 minutes before we put it on the grill. Now we're going to set the smoker to 235 degrees. Plan on 12 to 15 hours for a butt of this size. I know people get impatient and want to hurry the process on. Just be patient. If you do, promise you'll be rewarded with an outstanding product. So we're going to set this internal temperature to 165. That's the first checkpoint. At 165, we're going to keep applying smoke all the way to 165. It'll take 5 to 6 hours to get there. Once we're at 165, we're going to pull it out of the smoker and then wrap it and then get it up to cruising to 195. At that point, we'll be able to let it rest and then serve it up. So we're going to set the vent to about a quarter open. And once it's about a quarter open, we'll get this thing smoking. So there's the pork butt looking good. Getting some smoke for the first 5 hours, and there are my dogs ready to eat. Everything's smelling good at this point. So we've got some nice smoke rolling there. And everything's cruising along perfectly. So now we're at the 165 mark. You see that nice smoke color on that? That's exactly what we're looking for. Now we're going to take it out, we're going to wrap it, and then once we wrap it, we're going to put it back in the smoker and don't touch it again until it gets to 195. All right, there we are putting the final wrap on it. Make sure this is sealed up tight and you have a complete seal at the bottom. There's going to be a lot of liquid that's going to render out of this pork butt. We want to make sure that doesn't go all over the grill, and we want to save that juice for later, and you'll see what I mean when I unwrap it. You'll see all the liquid that rendered out of this. So back in the smoker, again, 235, close that door and don't touch it till you get to 195. Now again, this took me almost 15 hours. It's 10 o'clock at night now. Everybody's starved, but I'm ready to eat. All right, so now we're going to take this back in, and you'll see the reveal here. Perfect bark on the outside, outstanding color, and look at all the liquid that's rendered out. Now we can pour that off.
Holy cow, look at all that
and use that for sandwiches later. And there's my daughter pulling away some of the meat there. There's all that juice that rendered off. And there comes the bone. You see how tender that is? It's so delicious. You just can't go wrong with this recipe. My advice to you is to be patient and don't rush the process. You'll be rewarded with a fantastic piece of meat. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe. We'll see you later.